Okay, so we are back with episode 2 of the Spaceblock 40 stack challenge, which still sounds like a terrible idea. But yeah, stuff ticked over a bit. In between, nothing really changed. We got some more resources now. I accidentally crafted some stone, which is going to annoy me for a bit. But we've got kind of a bit of stuff now. How long have we been? How long were we out for? Okay, so we're out for about 10 minutes because last time. First off, we did about half an hour, and then we've done enough for me to write some things down and like check my phone and stuff like that. But we've got some amount of stuff. Let's keep making more stuff. But what I really want to be able to do, actually, that's a terrible idea because I need to actually craft the things with this stuff. Need to be able to make. Yeah, we're not going to do any of that. Because I want stuff. I want like one of these and one of these and 4 of those? Is that too many? And then a bunch of these things as well. Let's get this guy out of the way, he's not going to be there, and let's try and figure out what the minimal amount of stuff we can use to make this guy fit will be. And it's going to be there. Yeah, sure. So if we do that, now we're going to have some actual power, and we'll give away some of our coal, and sure. First things first, let's springboard into being able to handcraft some chips. Like, we want to see if we can get some decent automation of stuff going. Like, sometime. The problem I'm looking at here, though, is like I've got these guys doing this terrible thing. I need more of this stuff. These guys are all doing their terrible things as well. But actually, let's have to go on cogs. The thing is, all the same problems. I need all of the resources that I don't have. I don't even have the space for these resources yet. I don't have the power for these resources either. And all the patterns I have for managing this kind of stuff in bulk all take logistics, which I don't have researched yet. I'm not even close to researching yet. But I can at least... So I can have a bunch of these guys. Actually, I can have some landfill. I've got a lot of this stuff sitting around. Let's turn a lot of that into, and then let's do like this. Because actually, the other thing to do is to kind of kick these guys off because I need more iron than anything else. Yeah, and now we've got to figure out, like, how am I going to fit this in? How much actual landfill do I have? And how do I arrange... I think the first thing I got to do, like, straight up the first thing I got to do, is I got to have this making my science. So that I can... Yeah, let's put the slab back, and we'll just get we'll get the logistics out. Because once I've got logistics, I can have splitters, which will allow me to prioritize things, which will mean that I can have loops of this stuff self-sustaining themselves, and then pushing the surplus into some other system. So like have a little loop like this, but where the surplus coal goes into this power plant, and have a little loop like this except belts through the middle with splitters directing the surplus iron into like some smelting and stuff like that. We'll see if we can make any of that work. So I'm getting another 12 out. I've already got, so this is going to be, these guys are already going to give me enough to get all of the logistics. And yeah, running low on coal as well. Oh yeah, let's just continue doing let's do all of that stuff. That's going to be important. Will I need a second lab? I mean, thing is, what even do I want to automate after? What do I want to research after logistics? I kind of want to get myself a little landfill factory, which is going to be tricky because it needs a lot of stone, and then also a little coal factory to be able to produce, you know, reliable power, because we're going to expand all of this stuff, which takes a lot of power. The mining drills don't usually get mining drills, which are completely irrelevant here, but take, where is it, 90 kilowatts, whereas these things, which are doing the same job but much slower, actually less than that. Interesting. But then these guys, like, there's a big jump in power usage that is actually not justified by the output rate. Like in as far as we are electricity bottlenecked, the assembler ones are actually better than the assembler twos. Yeah, that's going to be enough of that. Okay. Do I actually need? Yeah, let's have some more of that. Because I don't have any belt yet either. Okay, I should have left these two up as just like casual whatever assemblers. Yeah, you do that. You make me some belt. When the logistics turns up, I'm gonna need splitters, which I can't check how much they cost yet because, you know, I don't have the tech researched yet. Yeah, everything's just a bit slow and bad. I think this was always going to be the case. But I got some belt now, that's nice. Let's also make a burner inserter, because I can put like a burner inserter down here and actually feed this guy some coal, because he's about to run out of coal. And I am running down my coal supply at the moment. Like, the solar's doing what it can, but then... Actually, am I using... Oh, interesting. And that's also somewhat suboptimal. The accumulator is not kicking on at nighttime. I'm just using the steam engine at the nighttime. Like, the solar's all doing the right stuff in the day, and it looks like I've got about half as much. Like, I can roughly double the number of assemblers I've got and still be within the daytime solar allocation I've got. I would probably need another steam engine to get me by in the night. But then I need to fuel it, which I currently don't have, you know, stuff happening for. Yeah, let's have some of these guys. Oh wait, let's not be making coils ourselves. Making coils ourselves is dumb. Do I need... I don't really need the rest of this copper plate for anything. It's all gonna be chips, because it's all gonna get turned into more useful stuff. Yeah, and then you've got a surplus, so I guess give me a surplus. And I've got a surplus of this as well, and let's just like keep doing the resource gathering stuff, even though that's probably still not going to pop off by the time the logistics finishes. But you know, that's kind of okay, because I've also got these guys. That's going to be a lot more chips than I need, isn't it? Oh well. You can be cogs. Actually, give me some of these back, because in addition to cogs, a thing I'm going to need is actually power poles. Not that many of them. I won't need that many of them, but I can get some. There we go. So we've got logistics done. What even is the next thing? I guess we just work through the standard stuff. Is that going to be... Yeah, it's going to be kind of enough, isn't it? Somewhat. Yeah. So now we can have... Look at me spending money on 2 splitters, isn't that fancy? Yeah, so one of these guys can like go there, and I can bring a belt. If I can put a coal on this belt, did I mention there's going to be spaghetti? There's definitely going to be spaghetti. You're kind of done. Do I just tear all of this up and start again? and see if I can actually get some things going. Yeah, that sounds like a decent idea. You know, not the best idea I've had, not the worst idea I've had. Because what I want to do is... Is that kind of the space I want? Whatever. If I have one of these, and then I need actually quite a bit more space. There's not quite enough space. I need another bit of space. I actually also need long-handeds. Fortunately, I can make long-handeds. Okay, good. Because the plan here, I guess, is going to be, let's have those guys making coal. How many of these? I don't even know how many of these I need, but this is going to make the patterns slightly better. Because I can do this, and then I can do... This one's the input one? Yeah, so it's going to be like that. Now if I give you guys stuff, and I give you guys... Okay, so now... So now you guys are taking from this belt. This is like the pattern that I stumbled across when I was mucking around with things previously, and I think I like it. These guys will fill up this belt. This output, anything these guys make that doesn't fit on this belt will spill down here, which will then, I mean, I should buffer this. I've kind of got this bit of a buffer. But I think this is the basic pattern of stuff that I want. So let's see if I can do that for a couple of other types of things as well. That's apparently all of the assemblers I have. Cool. Yeah, I'm probably still just... doing this kind of business, but yeah, we're gonna do that again. Am I gonna go the same way? Am I gonna go the other way? This is also going to be kind of temporary. Oh yeah, running out of belt is cool. Did I not make belt? I meant to make belt. Whatever. Okay. Need more of these guys as well. Give you guys this stuff, and now... Now in theory... I've got... Actually, I can do that even better. Kind of. For some variations of the word better. If I do this... This furnace here will now slowly build up to, you know, a stack of iron ore based on whatever rate that's getting made. And now we've also got automated power, which is nice. The other thing I just want is I want a lot of landfill. Oh yeah, the other thing I should put back, which I guess is we can put like here. This should just keep on going with this stuff. Just like fill up all your stuff. It's still the only, yeah, so the reason I want that stuff is because that's how I think I get to space matter, because these things are more or less balanced in the same way that they come out of that random process, and then the space matter makes these furnaces, which cost me coal but not power, and also work faster. So that's going to be how we're going to try and do that. The next thing I need is I want something else like this as well. but for stone, because I need a lot more landfill. I'm going to need more landfill. Yeah, because if this one starts here, I need to kick this out by... yeah, another 2 tiles. And it's basically going to be this, except these guys are going to be the stone version. Where is this? Here we go. Okay, so let's, you know, build the rest of this, I guess. Oh yeah, with splitters I don't have. And instead of this, let's just put a box here. Do we even have belt at this point? And you haven't even filled up yet. Cool. And you guys also haven't got your stuff yet. Okay. Okay, so this is good. This is now starting to get some stuff done. We've got all these guys making their stuff. We've got the excess ending up in here, getting smelted, which is fine. This guy's doing a similar thing. Do I even want to extend that? What do I actually need to make the first one of these guys? This needs coal, which I can get coal. The thing I'm also not currently producing is wood, so let's do a bunch of that. I am actually buffering this stuff up. I should have... I mean, it's going to take me more splitters to do another kind of buffer, but probably still worth. How is the power grid? Yeah, we're getting somewhat fully used, I guess. I think that's good. Sure. I mean, as long as all these guys are running, and I'm getting stuff out, and I'm not low on anything yet, I think I'm still okay with it. Do I have... I do not even have personal assemblers at the moment. I just need more iron, which is waiting on these 4 guys. Because the thing is, this is quite possibly more coal than I need, but I think I'm also okay with over-making coal, because that is the power surplus that will keep the entire base running if things run happy. Like, if I run out of coal and this guy stops, then all of these guys stop, which means the coal production also stops. So of all the things that I'm producing, I think I'm happiest overproducing coal and the coal machine's kind of backing up. What do I actually... yeah, so let's do that with the coal. Let's do that and have a little splodge of that there. I maybe need one more, aren't I? Because I've got to put a thing in the middle. I need 2 more inserters. You know, this is big spender world. Okay, so now I've got a coal buffer. All of that time was spent getting me a coal buffer. That's actually fully utilized. Are you guys getting all the power you need? You do seem to be getting all the power you need. Oh yeah, okay, because it's nighttime. Okay, so this guy's fully utilized because it's nighttime, and then these accumulators are topping up anything else they need. Okay. You can have that. Actually, you can burn through the rest of this as well. How much have you got? You've got me another few pieces of landfill. Okay, sure. So how do I... what is the next thing I extend, and in which direction do I extend stuff? Because I can kind of go in any direction I want, except for the fact that I can't barely afford to go in any direction. But other than that... Like, I don't even know if that stuff is going to keep up with all of these guys. Yeah. So I kind of want... We're probably still just going to be hand feeding a bunch of this stuff. That's probably how it's going to work. Oh, interesting. So that's actually... So I'm now... These guys are spitting out more than one furnace will handle. I quite like that. I guess we're going to attempt to do this like so, which is terrible, but we kind of need to reorganize all of that later anyway. Oh yeah, running out of furnaces. Give me some of these guys, I guess. Interesting. Kind of wasn't expecting to have all this leftover iron. Which I'm you know, actually kind of happy with. Because we got to get all the stuff done we can. So this is just going to build up for ages. That's going to be completely fine. All of this stuff is currently not used because the solar panels. Yeah, all the solar panels are doing everything, which is nice. Okay, so how much landfill do I have? And how close am I to be able to build a bunch of those things to see how well they work? Because they might. Iron and stone, both of which are things I kind of have. So I don't super mind taking things off the belt here because these guys already have all the internal buffers they need. What I do want is, yeah, run myself out of. So rather than running myself out of the copper ore, let's at least get a couple of those guys online. And then with all of that stuff done, yeah, then I can do that. And then yeah, okay, so we're gonna do they'll actually sit closer, won't they? They will. Yeah, so we're gonna have stone for landfill, we've got coal for power, we've got like this disastrous hodgepodge of iron, which is fine. Then these guys, when I get around to them, are going to be just turning over some copper, so I at least have some source of copper. In addition to this disaster of a thing down here doing this little random stochastic process. Probably I could have turned these into... I mean, it is still just handcrafting stuff. The question was like, should I be using some of these things to make the cogs? And I think the answer to that is it kinda... like, I kinda don't mind, because all my handcrafting is getting all this stuff done anyway. Like, it's not... I'm not bottlenecked by any of the things that would actually be an issue at this point. Or like, rather, I'm bottlenecked by crafting time, because all the resources are also just crafting time. So yeah, when all of this handcrafting completes, we'll be able to throw down some of these things and do like... Yeah, so now we have copper automation as well. You know? Cool, that's going to be a thing. The question is, how far away are we on getting these things done? And then what else do we need? Oh, we need stuff, sure. Can we make one of these guys soon? Because this should be able to do a bunch of stuff faster, right? Like I should be able to... Can I... You need fuel. And then... Yeah, that's... Wait, this isn't just like 50% faster. These guys are crafting speed 0.5. These guys are crafting speed 1.5. These guys are 3 times faster than what I can currently do. Which is... like, that's a big deal. And these guys are actually bottlenecked by input inserter speed. Okay, I can do something about that as well, because long-handed inserters are faster than short-handed inserters. So if I do this, I give you some fuel. You are very nearly getting everything done you need to. Oh, except you're going to be... you might now end up output inserter blocked because you're bringing in the time you're bringing in 5, the other inserter needs to output 6, and it kind of can't quite keep up. Yes, this is already building up. Okay, I think I still like that overall because yeah. Hey, look, surplus coal. That's exciting. One of these. Why coal? Sure. Then I'm down to uranium. Okay, so I still actually need, yeah. So these furnaces are great. They will get me. They will get me more stuff of all of the types that I need. Except that they are manufactured by the space matter, of which I need to run the terrible stochastic process to get more stuff. Sure, I think I'm still okay with that. And this steam engine usage during the middle of the day is now no longer 0, so I am now slightly extending past the power grid of my solar panels. How long have we been doing this for? Yeah, okay, so we're coming up on half an hour again, kind of. This guy is also just... all of his stone is sitting in there. I don't think I like that. I think I want to do... yeah, so we got... okay, do I have... I do have one of these guys. Where can I... yeah. I mean, I do have another 400 tiles of stuff. Arguably, I could have... made better use of the other 400 tiles that I already have. But you know, whatever. Give me one more of these, because you know I want to be able to help out with all the other stuff as well. Because I want more coils. Yeah, you just make all the coils. At some point I get around to doing more science again, but I think I just need to expand the infrastructure significantly more before I can like pursue any rate of science. What have I got? Yeah. Because just the amount of stuff is still a bit grim. But it is at least fully automated now, kind of. Am I happy calling this fully automated? I think I am. I mean, the power grid is stable. The coal's coming off. This guy's doing, you know, random bits and pieces of stuff. Can I make another one of these? No, because I need uranium, sure. You can go back to these guys. Like, there's a lot of hand feeding. That was kind of always going to be the point anyway. I can make landfill out of these guys. All of this stuff. Actually, if I turn... Yeah, I've actually kind of got... I think I need to build... Yeah, I think the plan we're going to pursue next time is I kind of need to build... Why am I making my own chips? That's silly. I've got chips over here. Yeah. Where's my stuff? Probably I have stuff somewhere. Yeah, so I've got a small amount of resources. I think what needs to happen is during the daytime you guys are you're doing a bit. And also you've run out of coal. Okay, that's going to be a thing. Yeah, I think what needs to happen is I need to figure out how to throw down the rest of this landfill. Build as much more of this stuff as I can with the amount of landfill that I have to expand the rates at which I'm producing landfill and also producing this other stuff that lets me produce these engines which are doing nice fast stuff. Are you actually... You're not really input bottleneck, are you? It's fine. Yeah, because this kind of automation is going to be what it's about for a while before I have a surplus to kind of sustain even any kind of sad rate of science. Although, yeah, that was also how I was going to make this work, wasn't it? I was going to get more landfill by making more science rather than just get more landfill from making the stone. Yeah, I think I'll think about what the plan is for doing that and pick it up next time. I think this is where we're going to leave it for episode 2 of Spaceblock 40 stack challenge. I think at the beginning of this episode we had like one of these, and no, we had like 4 of these going backwards and forwards through chests, don't we? So we've spent like half an hour automating that all a little bit better, but it's still just, this is gonna take a while, and we just need to automate a lot more stuff. So yeah, that's how that's gonna work.